Hello and welcome to Blueprints with yours truly, Lord Undershindir. I've been looking forward to this. Honestly, this is the game that it's the reason why I've been streaming this entire week, because I've just been looking forward to this one. And I wanted to stream this one, so here we are. I played the demo of this game like 5 times, so I might still remember some things, which might make some puzzles, kinda irrelevant. But it's fine. I'll have fun. I actually nearly reached the end in the demo. Like, it told me multiple times, just, play again if you want to, but you're too far in.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993.
Oh, this
Herbert S. Sinclair.
This is taking place a lot more recently than I expected. Like, I was already a year old. A year and, like, months. I was born in 91. Okay, so my plan is to leave the house if we dead end. But we'll see if I dead end with any steps remaining. I might be lucky enough to just run out of steps instead of options. But I would not bet on that. Right, each time I enter a room, I lose steps. If I run out of steps, I need to call it a day. And we got the blueprint. This will allow us to actually get this thing done. There's the antechamber over there. I have reached this in the demo. I have actually entered that room, which is what threw me out of the game. But I don't know for sure if that is where the 46th room is, because that is kind of obvious as an option. Like, I think the staff would get it if that was the case. Alright, open only in the events of his death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice, do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and wishes of best luck, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Right. So, I kind of want to lean left in case we can find the garage early on, because that gives us some additional options, which I won't say no to. Let's check the corner. Is this a thing? Oh yeah, doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. So the doors in the West Wing are less likely to be locked because red memos are false. Good to know. I don't think I knew this before. Considering the title of my stream, I should take this one. It is the least useful room in the whole game. Well, but it's not a punishing room, which is a good thing. Like, it's a dead end, but it doesn't necessarily give me anything. There might be items in there. Don't remember if I've seen items in there ever. But we'll take the storeroom, because that'll give me a little bit of the basics that we'll need the tribe. You know, a key, sort of things. A little burb. I think this burb is new. I don't think that burb was in the demo. I don't know if that is important. I used to find items in this room as well every time, but that might have been because I had upgraded the room. You can upgrade rooms. It's fun. It's good for you. Right. Guest bedroom, closet, pantry. I think we'll go pantry because I do still want to hug that wall. And I'm hoping I don't, you know, just turn it into a mess. Richard, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Ooh, Lux coffee. We got some flour, some sugar. That's just a timer. Like, there are at times items in strange places, so I feel the need to check everything. But it's not necessarily useful. I think that then it's gonna be the option here, because I do want to continue along this wall. I don't want to risk coming to this wall from a different angle and then not having the options to address it properly. Like, closing off there would have been sad if we had no way to continue on from there. Alright, spare room. Don't remember where the garage is actually, like, exactly. Oh god, it has a gem requirement, but we do have the gems. Alright, now we need the breaker box. And we have a bunch of keys. Christoph, this is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you have been driving for his lordship, your absences must be accounted for, Mrs. Babbage. Once we have the power, we can open the garage door, which is gonna give us access to another area. And if we get the car key, we'll be able to mess around with that. Oh, and if you had a shovel, we could do that. We have reasons to return here. Either way. Like, hopefully I get the things I need for those reasons. The garage is a dead end, right? Yeah. I think you can enter it from various angles, and it will, like, either from here or here, but I could be wrong. But either way, it's going to close off the other option. All right, let's get working. I could get the guest bedroom or the lavatory. It would be unfortunate to close this approach off this quickly. Oof. I don't necessarily want to take the kitchen, but I think that is actually the best bet here. What's our options for the day? Bacon and eggs. Ooh, add morning room to today's draft pool. That could be interesting. I don't know what the morning room is. I don't have the resources for the courtyard now. I think the bedroom would be the smarter play then. But I'll come back this way. I'll see if this one dead ends out. It does! Immediately. The closet would be the smart option. The lavatory would be what I think would be funny because of the title of my stream. But we'll come here, we'll take these. A reroll is good, and a hammer is very good. Because if we now find any trunks, we'll be able to just break them open. Which is useful. Right. We do only have the one exit. I'm hoping it spreads out a little bit. Oh, greetings from Reddington. I should probably take a more look around here. There's sometimes stuff on the drawers and stuff like that. She has a pendant that I don't know if it's important or not. It feels like it could be important. And maybe it will become important, but I don't know the relevance at the moment. Okay, what do we have? Chapel gives me 2 options. Drawing room does nothing for me. Nook gives me 1 option. Unfortunately, it's gonna have to be the chapel. So that does mean I won't get my morning room money. Like, I'll have to get 9 gold at minimum to be able to return. Let's do the parlor. That's gonna give me more gems. Alright. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's fit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least 1 box which always displays only false statements. Only 1 box has a prize within that you are always empty. Let's check the other surfaces. Looks like nothing. The gems are on the desk, that's false. The gems are in this box, and the gems are on the floor. Well, unfortunately, this is the only one that can be true. But it would have been shocking if it had not been. Okay, what do we have as options now? We can take the Nook, or we can take the Observatory. The Observatory would be a good choice because it's an investment. of sorts. Whee! Because you unlock new things every time you do this. The big stars. Preface. This book contains a complete starbase, a list of constellations, and observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star 1 gold, that's what we're going to get today. The twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall, which is also very good, especially when you have the hammer, but we won't get that today. The slice, 3 steps. Diamond the Spinal, 1 gem. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Farmer's Apple, apples are extra delicious today. Kravis the Key, +1 key. Diamondus Major, +5 gems. Traxxas the Dead, dead end rooms are more common today. That is a rough one. The Sale, everything is 50% off today. Florealis Plume of the Sky, green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Considering you get 1 star per day, I guess you can really go a lot further than you could in the demo, huh? Because in the demo you were, I think, restricted to either 3 or 5 days? Something like that. Maybe 4? A handful, let's say. Okay, which one turns it up? This is this one. I'm just turning it the wrong way because I am clicking on the wrong side of the telescope. Of the V11. Okay, so it's high enough. Now we need to go back to the bottom and move that gear over there. Which will then point it that way, and we'll get a little extra coin, which will allow me to go in the chapel again. Alright. Show me. Yay! North Star, gain 1 money. Guess you're not necessarily guaranteed to get the highest numbered thing. Like, you might get like several North Stars on the same day instead of whatever else you could have gotten. I don't know how random it is. Like, it could be random. Oh, security. Excellent. Cutscene time. You get this cutscene on the first time you do this, but after that you can just relax and just get the room. There is a password in this room that I already know by heart, by which I mean I remember it. I remember deducing it before, and I just it has not fallen from my memory yet, which I think is handy to me. Helpful. I should sort through the papers on the table. There's a lot of notes for different games, and I don't remember which one of these are still relevant to any of my interests. We don't have the breaker room yet. I really do hope we get that. And we don't have a key card. So honestly, there's not much I can benefit from in the security room at this time. I can check what how much stuff is around for sure. It's got a nice little delay there. And the frame rate is not very high, but it doesn't have to be. Especially considering what sort of machine is running this whole mess. Actually, is that one running the cameras? No idea. That is a weird cup of coffee. It must have been here for a while. Staff notice, effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed as always to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password. Is it still the same? I think it's still the same. Yeah. But I will not say that out loud. In case I can get away with just never revealing the password to chat. Unless the chat really wants to know or the chat wants to guess. But, you know, currently the chat is quite empty. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the state. Likewise, it's a redundant security measure. Normal doors in the state will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. And this one is a lie. I think the memo that says which ones are true and which ones are false are here. Blue memo's true, red memo's lies. That one just says that the antechamber at the end here is now open to all visitors and does not need any super special effort to achieve anything. And this one is already a security door, so that's nice. Oh, but that one is south. Like that doesn't necessarily progress me anywhere, but it might be useful if things go bad. Oh, there's the breaker box. I can still go to the chapel. And I have a reroll die. I'll get the breaker box. Alright. Keycard entry system off. Dark room on. Garage on. Go to the garage first, as soon as we have the option, really. But, you know, first we go through here. Press enter. View estate inventory. We have Bean Harrow. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. Set security level. High. Confirm setting. Offline mode. Unlocked. Confirm setting. Back. Return to security menu. Log into network. Oh, it does display their password. Swan song. Connecting to network. I'm not sure what to do with this. Do I get an allowance for that? Staff services. Punch in and out. This service has been temporarily disabled. As of November 4th, all work has been suspended at Mount Holly and all domestic staff has been placed on an extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. See Mrs. Babbage for more detail. Staff announcements. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon, so if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you, your friends, and faithful service. Well, thank you. I request schedule change. Yeah, okay, that can't be used either because, you know, no one's here. Special orders. If you'd like to get a specific brand of gum or your favorite food, the commissary is now taking special orders for all members of the staff. Place a special order. Ooh. Do I have to pay for it in advance? No, probably not. A magnifying glass is something I'm interested in. Yeah. But it won't be there today, or it might be there tomorrow. It might be there the day after. A remote terminal access. Few active terminals. Okay. Cool. Exit. Electronic mail. I am not allowed to access mail. Only the office can access mail. But if I have the office, I can... Okay, so I can use... Remote terminal access will allow me to use the security computer from different computers, and etc. Data transfers. Data transfers from SIM card are not currently available. Okay. Glossary of terms. Adjoining. Dead end. Rooms are considered adjoining if they are connected to each other via a doorway. That makes sense, yeah. Dead end. A dead end is any room lacking a second doorway. If a room ever has additional doorways, it is not considered a dead end, even if those dead end doorways are blocked. Directory. Directory contains detailed information for all the rooms on the estate that you have drafted. You may access the directory at any time by pressing the system menu or by pressing R. Alright. Bedroom. One of the most common types of rooms. Bedrooms are typically used for resting and regaining steps and are identified by the violent borders of their floor plans. Okay, call it a day. You may call it a day at any time. This will end the current day and reset the rooms on the stage, your inventory, and your steps. When you run out of steps, you will be forced to call it a day. Color. The color of a floor plan will usually indicate the type of room. Violet for bedrooms, orange for hallways, green for green rooms, yellow for shops, and red for red rooms. And blue for blueprints, default type. Wait, there is a lot of words. The action of selecting a floor plan from the three options presented to you after clicking the door is known as drafting. Yep, draft pool is the total collection of currently available floor plans from which three are drawn at the beginning of each draft. Draw. Drawing is the initial pulling of the three floor plans from the draft pool. Yeah, this makes sense. Oh god. Okay, from here on out I think I'm just gonna come here if I'm actually confused by something instead of just reading every specific door. Like every specific information. Every specific term. Alright, well, this should be open now. It does just go into a dead end. Like, whichever way we do this. God, you imagine using the passageway here. Alright, it's gonna be the guest bedroom. Which is not a bad shout. It's 10 steps. And the car keys. It's very good because I want to go back to the garage. Honestly, an ideal first day. Well, it would be even better if we also found the dark room. And the magnifying glass. Sinclair, I just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It is well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of dance to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL. Is there a date on this? No. So it's possible that the health did not improve shortly. Unfortunate. I think there's also some sort of puzzle that has something to do with pictures. Which is interesting because the pictures are always the same in depending on which room you're in. Like this one will like this room on the grid will always have these pictures, if I remember correctly. Could be wrong, they might have changed things, or I might misremember things. We are going to lose the one money we got from the observatory now, because we are going back into the chapel. But after that, we are leaving the building. Oh, I wanna write down notes on all these glasses. Because I'm pretty sure they are going to be relevant. I know we're gonna learn her name once we have access to the dark room. It's a good thing I have that particular bedroom right there, considering. Let me double check. Yeah, we're doing right from here. I was for a moment thinking that I should walk into the dead end, which would not be ideal. So we are walking to a dead end, make no mistake. So I guess it's less of a dead end now, huh? Since we are allowed outside. I also have the car key. Ooh, an upgrade disc. Insert into one of the state terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Excellent. We are going to use that in the security room. Which means I'm gonna have to use another money. Nah, that's not the best. Certainly could be worse. The music stopped because I opened this. The drop-off address is 14237 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are already secure and in the trunk, so just unload and get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule and I don't think he'll be requesting the car today, but you never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery, and I believe then he already has payment ready. Excuse me. What were you smuggling? I can't open this door. Alright, I guess we go outside. So we have a good view of the building here. I think the outside will change if we unlock like rooms that actually are relevant to anything. We can't leave by this gate because we have stuff on us and we're not allowed. Oh right, we can sprint. Sprinting does not cost extra steps, so that's good. I don't think there's anything in the grass here. I hope there's nothing in the grass here. Because that would be an unfortunate use of steps. I mean, that doesn't actually cost any extra time. Anyway, we can now come here every morning. The west gate has been permanently unlocked. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Though, of course, this will use up steps every day if I come over here. Because I'll have to leave the house, I'll have to come here. So it's gonna be a minimum of 5 steps, I think, to get back and forth. Tool shed, hovel, and root cellar. I don't have a shovel. But the root cellar might give me a shovel. I'll take these 2 special items. Ah, one of them is the shovel. Good. And what's the second one? Oh, the wrench. Gear wrench. Each time you draft a mechanical floor plan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Huh. I don't believe I've seen a mechanical floor plan thus far. If they... I mean, no, I know there's... No, I'm not sure I have. Alright, well... I could go that way. I think I know a dig spot. But also I feel like that would be a spoiler. I haven't done that, etc. Let's not. Instead, I'm gonna look at this map again and find my way back into security. Because I wanna use to upgrade this while we have it. Because it would be very unfortunate to run out of steps before I do use it. But this does mean that I should have bought the bananas. I should have spent my money before I started the dancing between the chapels. Alright, how do we... Ah, okay. So it has its own floor plan upgrade program. Press enter. Scanning disk. I think you get... Ooh, the courtyard. Yeah, courtyard data has been found on this upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of the 3 different upgrade floor plans. Courtyard is pretty strong, especially if you find it like later in the game. But so's the dig spots at the courtyard, like the gems. I might take the gems, because that makes the courtyard cheaper to use. But on the other hand, the dig spots might be good. Because you might dig up gems, right? I'll take that one. It might be a mistake. I don't know if you can change the decisions you've made. when it comes to the upgrades. Maybe. But probably not. I'll come back to this chapel some other time. Let's see if I can actually not lock myself in. Well, it's a good thing I have that reroll die, huh? Oof. And even that was almost... Ooh, 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 ooh. I'll make it commonplace. Thank you. Oh, we found the metal detector. Nice. Stones cut by hand and letters wrote do spell out our secret scarf from thought. A message read is often lost among the bold words spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Right, we got 8 and we got E. I don't know if that's... I don't remember if I solved this one. But I'm gonna note down 8E. And I'm gonna hope that that is helpful. I think shovel and metal detector make for a detector shovel. So might as well do that since we have the option. Greater chances of finding golden keys, much greater chance of finding golden keys while digging. Which is gonna be very good if I find the courtyard. Which I did find, but I don't have gems. Ah. That's unfortunate. Shoes here. Can I not look at this picture? I can. I wonder if I had the magnifying glass I could see like the code on the safe. Because there is a safe here. And it's possible that they have, for some reason, you know, initially had like the safe code on it. Alright, time to use a key. Please give me exits. Ooh, this blocks off the entirety of the bottom right row, but that's fine. Hopefully it at least gets me out of here. Coupon book. Save 1 money on each purchase you make in the state. Useful. Now if I only had money. Okay, we have another key. We have plenty of keys. That is not the problem. Dining room is gonna be good. The food will be available to us if we make it to this row here. So 2 rooms north. Which I might do. We might give it a shot immediately. Got the keys. Well, the corridor is always left unlocked, so we will make it there. We'll get the steps, but I don't know if I will have a use for the steps. Office. Well, it's gonna be a conference room then, huh? Ah, dinner is ready. Right, this is a fake safe room key. Well, safe key. Safe code key. Hello. Some special rooms allow you to spread items throughout your house. When items are spread, they are immediately placed in several of the rooms currently on your estate. However, if you have a conference room, spread items are gathered in that room instead. Which is exactly what will be the case here. Yeah, I still don't have gems. That might be the doom of me. Hamster. Ooh. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and it is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys and I will not have to share my room and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. Wow. Simon. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it too. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I'd need any presents because I have my brother's book, because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book, even though he is older. He is a crybaby. Today is a good day because today my brother returns from college and I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long time ago. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I won't have it any other way. Crossed out. I still would rather have had a sister. Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. Is this the other Simon? Like, am I named after Herbert's brother? Is that the deal here? Oh god, gems. Thank fuck. Is there anything else here we can use? Rinsdale Mystery. That will probably not become relevant. Turtles of Weber. Can't climb up there. Can't steal the microscope. Can't take the gun. Interesting. I think we got something out of this that helps. For example, we can go have a meal. Should I go have a meal before I continue on? No, there's a doorway there that I could use in case I get dead-ended by the wine cellar. Should I get the wine cellar? I think I'll take the wine cellar because... Oh, we don't have dice left. Okay, extra key. Good. Well, I'm still going back into the dining room because I don't have any means of actually entering the antechamber. So doing my best to get to the antechamber isn't worth it. Well, I don't have an aquarium, so I don't think I have access to an aquarium today. So we're gonna eat this. We were getting low on steps, huh? Alright, what do we have? Office could work. The Great Hall might be the smart decision. Having a metal detector here is kinda goofy. I think it's randomized as to which door leads where. But this one will always work. For sure. Rumpus room. I'll get the rumpus room. Because this will get us a cutscene. Cutscenes are good. Wait, we have something else here. Ah, more money here. Nice. Extra coins. So technically I could go and get the morning room, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Like that... the kitchen is a far way away from here now.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Yay!
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
I don't know how many lines he has now.
Is becoming clear. I see a boy. was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon.
Which is the same pendant.
It is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay, thank you. So that moon looked to be the same pendant shape that we found in, I think, in one of the bedrooms. It might have been the bedroom. Like there was a picture there that we saw. The package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. Interesting. And that's... I don't think that's what I want. On the other hand, I do have the conference room, but it will lock me out of other options and I will run out of keys. But all of these are dead ends. Like there is nothing here that will get me into new places. Hello, sir. Buttons. Right, well, that's unfortunate. We still have the Great Hall. And though I might run out of keys before I get what I want. Oh, an upgrade disc. That's good. There's also a computer right here, so that'll sort of help with that. And what did this do? Richard, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. Had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Ah. And there's a safe. For which I still don't have a code. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4. We know that much. But we should be able to read the emails here as well. But first, insert disk. What are we upgrading? The parlor. Ooh. Why would you have 2 wind-up keys? Funeral parlor. Ooh. It could be worth more, but it is also likely to just be not as good. What do you do with the second wind-up key? Is it intended as a way of, you know, covering up for an oops? I think I'll go for the free. Yeah, that's the most sensible one. I think. Should I write these down? I think I had these written down the last time I played. I'll write them on the other side of the paper. We got Flight of the Queen. I've got a pen that is on its last legs. March of the Count. And that is a H, not an N. Oops. That's fine. Fall of the Lord. Passing of the Barons. And Herrings of the Major. Like, I don't know if these are relevant yet, but they might become relevant down the line. Remember, red memos are false, so I'll put a little red spot next to those in case those are indeed red herrings. Which they might be, considering herrings of the Major. Right, computer. Nearly forgot about that. Okay. Run payroll? Yeah, sure. Return to main menu. Spread code in a state. Spread code now. Return to main menu. Log into network. Swan song. And give me. Let me access the emails. I wanna read the emails. From Anne Babbage next week. So, you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is valeting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic typewriter. Gabe, yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you are out here next week, please test that the correct sequence is off. Blue, green, white, red, purple. Excellent. So that is going to be written down. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. I think I know where that goes. From Mac to Herbert. We just want to let you know that the changes requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. McQuire, McKinley, and McDougall. Alright, the black indicator lights in start instructions have been turned on. However, it should be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we will fix it in our regular service visit next week. I see, so I have to turn all of them purple before I can access white. Gotcha. All purple first. How many steps do I have? I have 23 steps. Great Hall is still an option. But if that fails me, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. This would be Great Hall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I think that should work. But we also want to. I also want to go to the conference room. Is it worth going to the conference room? I don't know. Let's check if I can get something with the keys first. Okay, this is the one I hoped for. Freezes your accounts. But that's a good amount of money. But also it means that I won't get things. Oh, dark room. Hell yeah. I'm gonna have to walk in there once, and then I can leave. I will hit the conference room, for sure. Because we are going back. But look at all this money. That's some good cash. Will any cash... It all goes on the table, right? Looks like it. I've already had food here before. I haven't had the cash one before. The pantry. No, I need the kitchen. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can do that. This is a really good first day, huh? Hopefully this connects to somewhere. Like, that won't be a dead end. But if it is, that's probably fine too. Not like a huge deal. Goodbye, one of my money. I did have immense amounts of money, so it's fine. Alright. Bacon and eggs. Club sandwich. We can buy multiple clubs. No, we cannot buy multiple club sandwiches. But we can buy some bananas. For 1 coin each. Oh, they sell out. Okay. Sell out with me. Oh yeah, sell out. Right, and then I want to get back into the utility closet. We are going the right way. Right? Yeah. I can also check security for if I forgot anything. Right? Press enter, view estate inventory. Yeah, I've missed some things, but those might be in the whatchamacallit, in the dark room. For which we need to do this. Alright, back indicators. We need... Wait. Oh no. It's a proper puzzle. Okay, I need them to stop being blue. I need purple. There we go. Oh. Wait, how do I do this the best? Oh, like that. Okay. I got all of them to purple. This... But, okay, I need to get all of them to purple again. I see now. Okay. This one needs to be white. This one needs to be off. That's blue. That needs to be green. Which might not be easy. This needs to be red. Okay, we don't have to worry about that side anymore. What is this? Hello? I'm hoping this is a permanent unlock. The Gemstone Cavern has been permanently unlocked to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with 2 coins. That's pretty strong. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That is pretty damn strong. Now I need to make my way back to the dark room. I still have one key left. I don't want to lose it on anything that's, you know, not worthwhile. The right path? Yeah. I also want to make sure I don't accidentally go down the wrong way. That would be unfortunate. There's something in one of these rooms. Might be more keys, might be coins. There has to be an item in here of some sort. Oh, we've got picklocks. Lockpicks even. Good. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship. I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing. As well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. So on one of these trees, or maybe in there, there's the passcode for this. In reality, this tree has been chopped down, which makes it a little less useful. Okay, so it seems this room is not where the items I missed are. That's unfortunate. Alright, final room. Mail room, passageway, furnace. It's gonna be passageway. I want more options. Okay, we picklocked that. It's gonna be a dead end other way, so we might as well do the billiard room. Because there might be something good here. There is not. In which case there might be something good in here. Alright, give me my maths game. That is 2 plus 1 is another 3. 15 minus 7 is an 8. 8 is here. 19 minus 15 is a 4. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 minus 18 times 6 is... Wait. It's 12, right? Yeah. Silver key. Unlocking a door with silver key leads to a room with many doors. Useful. We have the passageway. In case that's locked, we can do that. Special keys, silver key. Silver key. Oh. Courtyard then, yeah. Oh, I don't have the gems. I don't want the weight room. That's gonna cost me half my movement instead of just 2 movement. Ow. That's not ideal. Oh, there it is. Got another key. Guess it's good. Ah, morning room. I do want that morning room. That's gonna mean that we'll have 4 gems tomorrow. Oh, what's this? Lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding item. A genuine rabbit's foot even. Upgrade disc. And the game told me that there was an upgrade disc somewhere that I had missed as well. So that's not ideal. I'll have to work pretty hard to find that. Okay. Show me something good. West Wing Hall, I think, would be better than the patio right now. Just because this will give me access to a lot of things. Staff notice, June 15th, 1983. That was 10 years ago. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff and members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. There's another key here. Good. But I also have a lockpick. Oh, the maid's chamber is not ideal. The day the alternate has finally arrived, it is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Pavich for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. There's still an item somewhere. Payroll slip. Payroll issued for the week of 11 level, amount 10 gold. I don't know if I can use that for anything. Guess I can't pick that up, huh? I know there's an item somewhere. Is there like a key nook, like a key hanger or something somewhere? I'm just consistently missing. I'm confused. Right. We know that the maid is called Mila. I'm gonna write that in the middle for the moment because I haven't sorted out my chapel visit yet. I can hear the metal detector, but I don't see anything. I should not go through the door. Okay, what's here? Ooh. A lock too strong for my lockpicks is the answer. Mail room locks me for drawing room. Go to the drawing room. So this will end our day in a moment. There isn't much more for me to do. Because I didn't get any of the options for unlocking a single lever. Right, I know that. That's the teach you how to reroll sort of thing. But I wish I had the gems for the courtyard. Oh, that's the courtyard. But still, this is... We can just have fun here. Bam. Hammer time. Double time. Ooh, a broken lever. Very useful. Double time. Some coins. I don't have any shops remaining that still have, you know, money. Stock even. You know, we'll be able to do a pretty good raiding of the whatchamacallit. How many steps do I have? I have 23 steps. Gymnasium is gonna cost me 2. Do I need to go back to the conference room for anything? I don't think I do. Where am I going? But I need to get to a computer for sure. That's without a doubt. The chapel is certainly something I'm interested in. Now let's see if I can sort any of this out. Oh, am I going the right way? Yes. Ow. I still can't believe I didn't find anything in the main room. I believe I tried. And there's no coins or anything like that here. And the security did tell me that I missed something. Oh, but I already had this one down, didn't I? Okay, that's just a dead end. Full. Oh no. There's the upgrade disc. Okay. Am I just not able to lockpick these doors, or what's up with that? Oh. Well, that's the wrong angle. That opens that one. Well, good to know. Unfortunately, I have no way in there. But... oh yeah, we lockpicked one. And then this one. My last key. For a full-on dead end. Of nothing important. Okay, in that case we need a computer. Because I have several upgrade discs and I have nothing else to do. We'll make our way down to security, I think. We could have gone to the office in case I missed anything else there. But security works. Plus I wanted to do, whatchamacallit. I want to go through these. Alright, one is the farmer. I believe that's the farmer anyway. Is there a 2? Yeah, 2 is a baker. Three might be like a stable girl sort of thing. Or is... I'm confused. I might have gone too early on calling the other one a farmer. Maybe she's more of a gardener and... I am scratching out farmer. I'm writing down hoe. And pitchfork for free. Which means... what's the name of that tool? That's sort of paddle. I'll leave that as baker, that's fine. 4 seems to be chimney sweep. Chimney sweep. And 5. Where's 5? There. 5 is the maid. Who we know is called Mila. So I'll write that down as well. 6 is over here. Looks to be sort of a rider sort of thing. Much further from the service class than the others. And of course, the warrior queen at 7. Okay, where was I going? I was heading to security. We have 8 steps remaining. I don't know if I can get out of the house. Probably not. Alright, what are we upgrading? The bunk room? Alright. If you have exactly 2 hallways when drafting this room, double your keys. If you have exactly 2 green rooms when drafting this room, double your gems. If you have exactly 2 shops when drafting this room, double your money. I think keys are the most useful, but either way, it's difficult to get the exact goal. I'm gonna take the keys. I guess money is also good, but you know. Money can be used to buy keys. We can upgrade the closet. Very good when you can't leave it. +1 extra item if crafted adjoining to a hallway. +2 extra items if crafted adjacent to a bedroom. And +4 extra items if crafted adjoining to a raid room. I think this is a better bet. Though all of them are not great. I guess how many? Yeah, there are a number of bedroom options that have more than one exit. We haven't found the nursing room yet, but the boudoir and the bedroom both have an exit, so we know those are possible to leave by. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can make it outside, but that's it. Oh wait, that one was a free room. We're free. I'm gonna go look at the gem mine. I haven't been there before because I don't think that was an option during the demo. Maybe it was, but I certainly didn't see it. This is our campsite. If I remember correctly, it's also possible to dig here. Yeah. You dug up a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add conservatory to your drafting pool? Yes. There's a bottle for it though, but you know, I'm here. I might as well use it. But yeah, this is the missing tree. I have the key codes written down somewhere, but I'm not gonna look for it. I'm gonna try and find the magnifying glass and do that thing proper. Is this does cost to enter? Which means I just fall asleep as soon as I enter the place. Oh, I was hoping that you could still like explore the place you enter last, but no, you're out. You're unconscious. Okay. Mount Holly Grand Bed and Breakfast. 6 bedrooms, bacon and eggs. Total rooms 37, rank reached 9, steps taken 131, items found 15. And I had a tool shed. Save and continue. I like this game a lot. It's pretty cool. Do I immediately leave the house and risk some steps? I think so. I don't think I will walk to the gem mine though. So maybe? I don't know how it works, is the issue. Right, show me what you have. Items for trade. Special floor plans will now cost additional movement instead of gems. I have 4 gems, that's not good. I don't have money or items. We'll take the shrine. I don't think I ever saw the shrine in the demo. Checking every nook for anything interesting. Oh, I don't have money though. Okay, Well, at the end of the day, if you have money, we can come back. Because chances are more likely that I will find a dead end and I'll run out of movement. Yesterday was an exception in that regard. In that I did run into a dead end first though. Okay. What do we want to do today? I knew what I wanted for that. That was like an obvious approach. Do I just get more movement immediately? Sure. Got car keys again. Which means we have reason to go to the garage, though I don't know if that's exactly super useful. We'll get the workshop. That's good. Okay, so this changes. Which isn't helpful to me. I don't know what it means then. I am confused. Okay, we got a bedroom? Or a storeroom. I'll take the bedroom. Just in case we get the closet. Oh. Ah, key. Nice. And no closet, but we can get the observatory. Oh no, the bedroom closet is right here. I'll do just that. These are good items. Greater chance of finding items. Another key. Is it the silver key? It's the silver key as well. Did we find? No, we didn't find food. It's the guest bedroom. I have blocked myself well off, huh? Don't be a dead end. Don't be a dead end. It's a nook. I can use a nook. Oh, magnifying glass. That's a really good item. That can be used to do things like this. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Billiard puzzle notes. The player has many secret things. Antechamber appears to be sealed by all four sides. Must be a way to open. So you can steal the notes of others. Have we... There's a bedroom. The workshop. I'll go back if I have movement later. We are not at the site yet, so I could do the observatory. I have a reroll in case I don't get any like good exit options. It's over the correct angle, right? A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Excellent. If we get a hammer, that's going to be very useful. Or a lockpick. Those are good options for that. A chapel. That is ideal. I mean, it cost me my money, but like it's a good way to get here. And let's get that nursery. I think it does cost me a gem. But yeah, and we're probably not gonna hold on to the coins we got from this. Extra key though. Red Prince by Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. Is there anything This is probably not gonna be necessary here. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. Do you have secrets for me, lobster? No. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. Oh, that's back. You don't have the code on these trees, right? No. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside with the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad. The story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy... Oh, wait, what? How is that crown? Oh, yeah, okay. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like a prince from his toes to his head. Oh, I accidentally closed out of the book. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. I was hoping that there might be, like, extra intel there. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about the red prince in this book, the red book we just read. It would have been very amusing to find some extra information there. Goose. Okay. Yeah, we have to go back to the chapel. That's our only way out. I hope we can get another split. Yeah, I'll take the den. That's a good one for it. Oh, we got a trunk here. I wish I had a hammer so I could open all these locks. I don't want to spend my keys. The passageway might be a smart shout, because we are otherwise just spending a lot of options. How many hallways do we have? Exactly one at the moment, so I'm not gonna get the proper advantage out of the bunk room. So to get the green room instead. I am running lower on gems though. Yeah, this is where you put the broken lever if you find it. Right. There's also a way to open that. I don't think it's just a broken lever. Oh, there's another note here. I think these are the ones that lead me to the thing. The conservatory that I already unlocked. Shovel. How far away are we? 1, 2, 3. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it will cost me 14 to go and fix up the shovel with the upgraded version. It might be worthwhile. But it might not be. How was this door opened? Okay, no, actually this information is incorrect. I will have to recheck what the 8 is. 5 is sheets. I know that much. I'm just gonna rewrite those down in case I do misremember. We haven't been there, and I'm not going there just now. Oh, is there anything I can get clean from this with the... Probably not. Gotta put that magnifying glass to use when I have it. Here are the bonus chests. I'm on the wrong side of the table. I am combining these two for the detector shovel. I could have checked if there were other combinations I could do, but this is a good combination. But more money, more keys is good. Right, and this one is message. So I do still fear it might have been the conservatory. Was there something in here? I'm just wasting my energy. I think it might have been the proper bedroom. I just want to double check something. No, this is not the one I meant. But still, it might be worth looking. No, okay. Oh, here it is. There is nothing written on the pendant. Alright. Well, at least I checked. So I can't say that I haven't checked. So I did use up a lot of movement to get to this result of nothing really. And I will never have enough money to pay off the shrine. Was this a dead end? Yeah. So it's the passageway time. Hallway or lavatory or corridor. The hallway is actually based here, so it's gonna be the corridor. You could technically say the same about the corridor, because the corridor always has, what shall we call it? It's always unlocked. Which can be a pretty good deal. Alright. Just double checking, you don't have any secret information on your papers? No. This box is the middle box, that's false. The gems are in the middle box. This box is the middle box. Okay, so I think these puzzles can get more difficult. I'm just glad that they haven't. Drawing room might be the answer here. Because we might get the bunk bed and that'll double my keys. And I would like that. I could get the patio. I can also reroll this area. Courtyard, very good. On the other hand, terrace is also pretty good. But I take the courtyard because I want to dig. I've got a shovel. And they've got a nail. Which is irrelevant to shovels. Right, we got a coin. Unfortunately, I still don't think we can leave without, you know, losing a coin. But then I hope we can get to the end of the day in a way that allows me to... Oh, deposit box key. Unlocks box 149. Is that for the item exchange? No, probably not. That would not make sense. Veranda, which makes things more expensive. Office. Good chance of finding items in green rooms. It won't use up all my gems. Both of these would. I can use my die. I'll use my die. I'll take the utility closet, I think. Breaker box is, in my opinion, of great value. I don't have to do the back this time. Turn that off. I've done this on. So even that I don't have to turn on anymore. But we might find the dark room. That's what I'm interested in. I have the silver key, right? Spare room, West Wing Hall. West Wing Hall, I think, is a good answer here. We've read that. Alright, we are spending our keys. Which takes us away from what I was looking forward to, which was doubling my keys. Well, in fairness, I've already have more than 2 of those bastards. Okay, dark room. And we're gonna have to go turn on the power again. And we have the magnifying glass now, so this is gonna give me another permanent upgrade. Basically just amassing all the permanents as soon as I can. Though I don't know, how many permanents are there? There might be like 2 more. But we are reliably making our way towards one of them. Because we can read this now. 1128. I don't think any of the other ones are important. So we get a key from here, which isn't bad. We can go further up. Using a normal key again. I'll take the bat here. And dinner is ready. I might need to go get that because we have been working hard. Hardly working. And we get some food. We also need to return to the greenhouse now. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 movement. But luckily we get a meal before we do that. Do I want to risk any of this before that? I don't think so. Right. What does this do for me? I don't have a showroom. I don't know how to get a showroom. I have never seen a showroom. So we'll just have a meal. Oh. I think I could make it back. So I think we can make this work. For better or for worse. Yeah, it's a straight way down this way. Stick this in. I don't have a dice anymore. That's an issue. So it's possible for me to block that route off, which I hope I won't. But hope is a flimsy, whatchamacallit. What do you call it? I forget. Solace? Like I'm absolutely relying on luck. Oh wait, actually I'm relying a little less on luck than I thought I was. But I'm still relying on luck. This is bad. Just gonna leave that be. Coin. I don't think I'm making it back out. I need to get to this side. Oh, the cloister would work, but I don't have the gems. I have been doomed. I'm not gonna pay anything for that. I should have checked for gems while I was there. What a nice little lavatory. No loot. No intel, nothing. I should not have even entered the room. Well, ass. That blocked that off. I should maybe use the special key. No, hallway is good. Take me left. Hell yeah. This also gives me just the smallest bit of extra movement. Give me something that lets me go forward. But war is not quite that. This makes motion though. Oh, we have the magnifying glass. Show me, can we read anything on that? No. And like documentation nearby. Saying what the default code is. I don't think there is. But I was hoping for that. I'm gonna have to go spare room, huh? Commissary goes the wrong way. Bunk room is dead end. This is not ideal. Wait. If I get this wrong, I'll get a dead end, so we're using the silver key. The conference room could be good. Let's get the security room. It will not give me a lot of items, if it will give me anything. I wonder now, is it easier to read with this? A lot easier, yeah. Ah, there's a coin here. I think it's late to do this, but keycard system. Keycard system settings. Set security level. High. Confirm settings. Offline mode. Unlocked. Confirm settings. Because I don't remember having the keycard. Oh, I should also check if I've left behind anything of importance. There's gems for sure. 2 gems, 4 trunks. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna go get those gems. We can look this way though. Cost gems, cost gems. Oh! Storeroom. I think this is the smart play here. I think we are also still doomed. And I don't think we have enough movement to make it back outside, because we have come a very winding path. Please don't ruin my day. Kitchen is good. Bacon and eggs? Sure. Club sandwich. Oh, I don't have enough money for club sandwich. I don't have the resources for cloister. I can do Great Hall. I don't have the means to benefit from Great Hall more than give me a way to the right. That counts. Now what? To continue up, you must go down. The basement key. Okay. Well, we made it to the antechamber. We have 3 money remaining. We have no... nothing else, really. Am I going the right way? Yeah. I guess I should check the doors as we go. Because we might get something fun. But also I want to make it to the garden. But this could technically get me there as quickly as... Oh! Well, shit! Can this be a basement? No. I don't think I'm making it out of here. But I got the basement key once. I probably need to get it again. Oh, I could get 4 items. I'll take this one because it will give me extra movement. And some gems. So I still don't have any keys, which is fine. Yeah. I can try this door as well. I can get the cloister. I don't exactly know what the benefit of getting the cloister is right now. But we got it. I am absolutely trying to cheese this. There we go. You have been awarded an allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2, which means I start each day with a little bit of money. Mr. Nogla, if you're reading this, it seems the day has finally come and the cloister is at long last getting some much overdue maintenance. I have left you a literal token of appreciation to serve as positive reinforcements, which should grant you a bit of extra spending money each day while working on the estate. We have learned from our dealings with your predecessor that it is much cheaper in the long run to be generous. That's fair. We can go 2 different ways from here. I don't have any keys. Oh, well, I have a basement key. Which doesn't fit anywhere. Do I want a wine cellar or a billiard room? Let's get a billiard room in case there's keys. Plus it allows me to go down to the passageway in case there's not. Alright, math time. 16. Ooh, we're getting complicated here, huh? 19? 19. 11, 3, 2, that's 6. 10 minus 5 times 4. 20 again. And when I say it's complicated, I mean it's actually starting with 3 things. 7 times 2 is 14. And we've got keys. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything I need to unlock on my way out. Maybe I have just enough movement. Maybe there's an apple in here. Oh, there's a cardon key. S. That's not gonna help. That has to be right there. There's no other place where I could put that. Oh, I need to go this way, right? Yeah. Still have one key that I can use, so we can open one of these boxes as well. Hopefully this one has money in it or something. But actually, I'm not gonna make it to a shrine. But it's more keys. That could have been useful, maybe, to open earlier. Do rerolls and more money. I think I have just enough movement to make it to garden. Oh, but it might just be like I get there and the pass out. I think that's exactly what it's gonna be. But I made it here. Oh, and I passed out. Either way, I made a substantial amount of progress towards not really making that well. Garden, bed, and breakfast of prayers. 5 green rooms, 7 bedrooms, bacon and eggs, chapel, cloister, shrine. I really had a lot of holy rooms, huh? Okay. Save and continue. I'm gonna go to the garden. It's not gonna benefit today, but it's gonna benefit the days after. Like this day, I will have a lot less movement. Wait, wasn't it supposed to start with an allowance as well? Where's my money? Where's my allowance? I got 2 gems. Where's my 2 gold? Is the gold going to be on the, like, inside the, like, on the table? Or something? That might be the case. Alright. Can I go in here? Here is the last of the equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're gonna need more than this, especially if we're gonna limit the excavation to 2 stones per day. I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave walls, so I suppose we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the tunnels, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use to us up here, so they went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be happy about that, but hopefully we can smooth it over. Now there is still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so it's just someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. The boss informed us that there are 2 other ways into the site from that side, but I think we're gonna leave that for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done. Alright. I'll pick up these gems. Oh, hello. Interesting. I should be surprised. I think I saw that in the demo as well. But not for this one, since I didn't get in here. But I think there's one in here. Right. Nope. That's the opposite of an advantage. 1, 1, 2, 8. I love it when boss codes are done in a way that, you know, you don't go to 3s and 4s, you go to 9s and 8s for the minimum movement. The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, we'll start each new day with an extra 20 movement, which is a game changer. That is a substantial upgrade. Also, we can get this. I don't know how to get the other 2. Maybe there's one in by the shed that I previously did not notice. I'm gonna have to go look that way. Sundial. In here. Gardener's Logbook. When I first came to the estate, the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbooks, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms in the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings with the estate, inasmuch as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Robert Nogula, Groundskeeper. Among my many commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these I discovered are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, greenhouse, and secret garden all fall within this category. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct the survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from this survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Okay, so I should probably write this down. We've got poor, good, 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 poor, poor, rich, barren, and poor on this side. And the other side is rich, good, rich, poor, good, rich, good, good, and poor. Okay, that's hopefully going to be useful, but we'll see. Smart spots. A few years ago, the Baron made a long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electric power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gas line, including but not limited to the orchard's smart spots. The smart spots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smart spots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the estate's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I have submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Orinda currently in the cloister with the much more appropriate angel Rinna. So, Orinda is the warrior queen, right? Orinda. And Rinna is the hoe. Pardon the expression. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listened to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday. And she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner cave, and I'm too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for the third time. I don't remember where I found that information from. I knew there was like a little button which managed to access there. Alright, we have spent a substantial amount of our daily energy setting up for like a few bonuses for tomorrow. By which I mean the 20 money. Good money. Money steps. The 20 steps for tomorrow. So now we get to do 70 steps a day. Which is, I think, substantially more than 50. Alright, and the lights are over there. I'm gonna go see. You can toss coins in here, I think, but I don't know if it gives you any benefit. I'm gonna go look if there's a gas valve anywhere over here as well. That one over there. Not obviously. Ooh. I'm gonna take the shelter, I think. Don't remember how the time lock set works. Oh. Remain where you are for now. Given that the red card is due tomorrow, we will agree with your plan and disable remote access to the terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the three of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Huh. Interesting. Welcome to Mount Holly Bomb Shelter. Time lock safe. The shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting in an unlocked date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. What's the date? Back. Do I know what the day is? It's day 3. Does that mean it's the 3rd of December? Unlock date December 3rd. No. Stop. 3 p.m. 2 p.m. 1 p.m. Radiation monitor. A measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in Mount Holly's laboratory. If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will be initiated. All doors in the house will automatically unlock. Current USV levels are 0.12. Right, so we need 10 times that if you want to do anything silly. Swan song. Oh, Schwanong. Can I try again? Swan song. There we go. Connecting to network. I wish it was quicker. I don't actually know if there's anything I need from here. Enter network. Remote terminal access? New active terminals. We've got nothing else active. Exit. Log out. I don't actually know what date it is. Is it December? I guess this would be one way to find out what date it is. But also... let's actually get back to the place. We can figure it out later. I do wonder where the other, what should we call it, are. I have run out of sprint. Or I'm just not allowed to be a sprint in this area. I don't know how to unlock that. There's gotta be a way to light these two. It might be through there and there. Or maybe the door up there. But we don't really have a way to do anything with that just yet. And this just looks like a massive storage. But there's a lot more to the game than I initially expected, considering the antechamber just gave me a key which I need to use on another door. Was it meant to be used on the moon door and I just accidentally walked away from it like a silly goofus? Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the state. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there is anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the state is at least operating at the baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. There's my money. Right. Is there a calendar here? Or a clock? It's 10 AM. So if I'm correct on the date, we might still be able to get things done. Like we might be able to get to the safe. I don't know what's in that safe. 9. It might be another permanent unlock. It might not be. 7 times 2, right? Yeah, 14. 20 by 5, that's 4. 18 minus 8 times 4 divided by 20. That's a 2, right? That was getting a little high on the numbers there. For a moment I was like, that can't be right, because clearly it will not go above, you know, the number that you actually get on the tool. But clearly you do. Alright, we've got the broken lever again, so if we find the garden, we can... the greenhouse even, we can once again open that door. Unfortunately, we don't have any other tools, just a broken lever. Chapel? I think I'll take the chapel. So I've got the shelter, so it's doesn't actually work. Doesn't actually cost me anything. Alright, what can we get here? Ooh. The terrace would be nice, but I think I wanna split the room in. Like, I wanna be able to access more areas. This is the place where no bed work. Ooh, observatory. Sure. We won't be able to get in that corner, but that's completely fine. What we will get is another star. It just doesn't... I mean, it gave me 3 steps. Considering how much time I spent outside, I guess that's helpful. I can get the garage again. That is a lot of keys. Like, if nothing else, it is a lot of keys. I think there might be a chance for other things to spawn. There's usually a chance for things to spawn. Just a bit. Right, off to the other side of the chapel then. Hallway or drawing room? I can't get the drawing room. Hallway it is then. Oh, and it does go back towards Central Hall. Cool. I'll take the parlor because I don't have the gems for any of the good stuff. Only one box is true. Only one box contains gems. The gems are in the white box. Is this the one that's false then? I'm gonna go with that presumption. I'm gonna assume that this one is a lie. And that these two are true. Oh, it must be because, you know, only one box contains gems is always true. Use. Oh, we can get a commissary. I only have 2 money, so that's not gonna be super exciting. The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for an inconvenience. That's a lie. With and without. Effective with me at the first week of December payroll. I think this is the same message as the other room. Day 20 and 21 is a sale. Ooh, we've got sledgehammers, magnifying glasses, running shoes, all sorts of things for sale today. I'll take it then, because more gems is more good. And it splits off the same way. I think having this one earlier rather than later is not a bad shout. And I'm gonna open this because I can. Ooh, more gems. Hell yeah. Okay, what do we have? Security or bedroom closet? We don't have a bedroom. So take security. Don't have the key card yet. Oh, that's not great. Right, do we have any intel? View estate inventory. We've been clean. I don't actually need to work with the keycard system right now because nothing's changed. Do we have a clock in this room? No. Yeah, I don't have a keycard and I haven't turned off the power, so there's nothing I can really do with that. Passageway. I could afford the passageway. I'm gonna do the spare room. And hope I don't get fucked by that decision. Courtyard? Yeah, okay. Please have a shovel for me. No shovel. That's another one of those. Can I get around somehow? That's another gem. No idea what today's meal is. So this is what I'm interested in seeing. A way. That way, yeah. I don't know if I can bypass the key card if I approach from a different angle. It looks like it. I need the drawing room because otherwise I will just have no way north. I really wish I had a shovel. Is this my last key? It is. The Nook gives me an extra one, so let's do that. So the Nook might still be locked, which might just, you know, immediately pay for itself. Yep. So we'll have to go back down. No, I'm not gonna do this. Let's do bedroom. Because this one is gonna just make things more complicated, I think. Some money. Maybe I should not have used that tool earlier, but no, I think we're still good. Let's get this office. I still don't... The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there is enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levels are operational. But funnily enough, that is the only one I've actually managed to get in by thus far. What can I do with this again? Spread gold in a state. Spread gold now. Turn to main menu. Run payroll. Ah. Yeah, but I don't really know how to use the payroll. Okay. So we're gonna have to go back down. What's the closest one? Dining room? Did the dining room have a locked door? As in a keycard locked door? No. There's some money here. There's some money here I missed, I'd say, after I spread money everywhere. What a goofy thing to say. I have exactly 2 hallways, but I have no keys, so this is not gonna help. I'm gonna break this. Wait, oh right, sheltered! Got some lockpicks. This is a pretty good choice for a red room. Because I don't have a whatchamacallit. The other thing. You're more likely to throw red rooms while drafting. How many red rooms do I have? 2. So if I take this one, it's going to turn itself off. But also I'm gonna just take a storeroom instead. Because why wouldn't I? Do I want to go back to the beginning? See if there's anything good in those corners. I don't need to. I can go back to the office. I'm gonna go via this route in case extra gold was put here as well. Nope. Nope. And nope. This one also didn't get extra money. Okay. Lockpick it first, because, you know, I don't wanna mess with my lack of keys. And take a corridor, because the other one, the other options weren't prudent. I can get the kitchen. I'll take a kitchen. It'll allow me to spend some money as well. What's the time? And that's a scale, that's not a clock. That's a scale, that's not a clock. I'd get a tomato soup. I don't think a tomato soup would be bad today. It's 10 steps. I'll take a club sandwich first, and we'll come back for a tomato soup. If I can. Let's do a passageway, sure. Food is ready? I can do a gymnasium. But the problem here is that I haven't unlocked this yet. Okay, I can't pick this door. I'm not gonna spend the key on it. It's not that important. One of these might be that important. Alright. We're getting a badge here. No, we cannot. We can get a guest. Oof. That's not brilliant. Well, it's a little late for that, buddy. There's nothing here that requires me to zoom. You don't have a keycard and you don't have a breaker room. That's the issue there. So I do have to go down, I think. Because everything else needs a keycard. which I guess is an improvement over everything needing a key. Well, not really, no. Dining room, dark room, hallway, chapel. I think is the best route. Did I go to the kitchen? Yeah, a while ago. Oops. Didn't got in the soup. Let's do... Yeah, the dining room is the important part. Because this meal is now ready. I don't have a boiler room, I don't think. But you know, still, extra movement is extra movement. I really forgot I got shelter. Like, that shelter really helped there. Do we have any coins here? Like, I spread coins throughout the house and then immediately forgot that I spread coins throughout the house, so now I'm like... Where are the coins I spread? Do I have security? I do have security. Security is one of the things that I need to get to. Boudoir? I still don't actually have any way to do anything with that. Can I have a closet? Like a... I can have a utility closet. I have way more than 2 hallways. And I still don't have any keys. Can we do in the breaker box? And we are turning off the keycard system. Everything else is already pretty much fine. Doesn't need my attention. I'll check this way as well. Into the conference room? Yeah. Not the best place for conference room. It's at the very beginning. Oh, but it does have a key in it, so you know it's not all bad. Oh, right, that's where the utility closet is. Can I get away to the left? Oh, I can, but it's not worth it. I'll take the wine cellar. I can't get in a greenhouse. And I have a broken lever. I mean, the passageway could get me to a greenhouse eventually. But it sure won't be easy. So I go this way. Up, 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 up. Okay. I say up, up, up. Knowing full well that some of those were not ups. But there are a few turns in this approach. Right, that's shop. Well, everything I can get, I don't have the money for. And once again, forgot to check every surface for extra cash that may have been spread, like this one. I'll take the sledgehammer, actually. Just in case. Because I might run into more stuff. So how much money is there just all over the place right now? View estate inventory. 5 coins. It's not too bad. Oh, wait. Keycard system. Keycard system settings. Security level. High. Confirm settings. Offline mode. Unlocked. Confirm settings. Excellent. Now I should be able to just open a bunch of these. I don't want this. I could get that, but it's all going in the conference room. I don't think either of these is really that exciting. I'll take this one though, because it probably has HM in it, so it pays for itself. Right? I was wrong. I can't pick this lock, so I won't. Do we have any other green rooms? Yeah, we do. Right over there. Oh, literally just said that they're all going in the conference room. That's why there was no gem in the patio. Ah, silly goofy me. I wish I had a shovel. There's so much dirt around. Fortunately, that was not one of the options. I'm going the right way, right? Yeah. And we can buy the tomato soup. Yeah, that's some good movement. All right. This sucks. Ah, this basically comes down to a dead end again. All right, we're not getting into the final room this time. I cannot get to the garden. Unless the garden can spawn in this corner here, but I don't think it can. Got moment of truth. Oh right, this one was just a locked door. Forgot about that. Music room, working closet, or bunk room. Either of these, not that exciting. It is a dead end day, as in we have gotten everything we could really get. We're not gonna progress anywhere. What do we have as... We just have the patio, right? And the patio had a key and no longer have a key. So I think it's... Oh, let's go see if I can get to the shelter. I don't know what time it is, but it might be late enough. I don't know how time progresses in this game. I'm allowed through here, yeah. I'll do that since I still don't have a shovel. Aside from these minor inconveniences, it has gone pretty well. It was another day for us to get in the antechamber. And I still don't quite know what to do once in the antechamber. I have enough moment to walk in and out for a moment. I want to see if the time actually changes. The time does actually change. How quickly does the time change? It might be actual passage of time. To some extent. So we might have screwed the shelter thing. But also, maybe. There's also the fact that they don't know what day it is. I forgot about that particular aspect. That's a pretty important aspect. Time lock safe? Okay. Does the radiation monitoring tell me what the date is? No. Oh, oops. That's not what I had in mind. Log into network. Swan song. Be faster. I mean, I know it's 1993. No, this is the one that can only be done in the office. Right. Remote terminal access. You active terminals. I can go look at the office one. Connecting to terminal. Which also takes forever. Because all of these take forever. Spread code. Yeah, okay. Log into network. This is silly. It's a little silly to log into network and then log into network again. To like, I feel it's a little whatchamacallit, a bit repetitive in that regard. Data transfers, electronic mail. Electronic mail is. I thought we were remote accessing the office one. Okay. I guess this means it is not the 3rd of December, because it's the computer is not opening. I want to leave. Let me out. Or maybe not enough time has passed, and I'll just have to be like out and back in. Yeah, it's probably just the wrong date. All right. What of the day? Yeah. Don't have the movement. And of course everything was also a dead end by that point. Impressive manner. Total rooms 35, rank reached 9. Steps taken 131, items found 6. New rooms 4. Save and continue. So I will take a quick break. In a moment. I need to go. For just that moment. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Hello. Alright, what do we do today? We take our money and we leave, of course. I don't have business that way around, but I do still want to activate this room because it might be something good. It could be something less good, but I hope it's something good. It's probably going to be a root cellar is good. I like the tool shed because I don't have a shovel yet. Oh, there we go. So rooms being more likely to give me shovels is that useful. Right. Well, we have a pretty good start. We've got a shovel and we've got a sledgehammer. If we also got a whatchamacallit, a metal searching thing, that would be pretty good. Can I just start the day by making a wish? I don't know what that does. It might offer no mechanical benefit. Okay, I'll take the den, I think. That gives me access to most additional ground. And no box this time. Okay. Pantry commissary. I'll take the pantry. And this room I know will not be a garden type thing. Secret passage. Interesting. I haven't seen this one before. Let's do a green thumb. Courtyard is very good. Special cost bypassed. Chamber Quiet 1, Chamber Quiet 1. I guess it's No, it's usually one as well, isn't it? All the loot here I can get for free. Yay! Ooh, turnip. Delicious. That's a good amount of keys from this room. Absolutely worthwhile. And though the rock apparently was not. More gems. Let's double check. Look at all the walls. Everything seems clear. Everything seems good. I could get a garage. I don't need the garage. I'll take the West Wing Hall. And then just slowly make my way northwards. Ah, security is good. It's really handy to have. Even if we don't need to use the computer immediately. Dark room or corridor? Corridor gets me up real fast. Nursery, chapel, workshop. Workshop keeps me moving, but so would have the chapel. Oh, we got a lever. So if we could get the greenhouse, it'd be pretty good. Don't have the greenhouse yet. It's yesterday. Should I have been writing these down every time I saw them? You have to open this one with a key. I can do a nook, I can do a closet, commissary. I think nook is the answer here. Which does put me in a little bit of a bind. Takes me away from the wall, which means no garden. Billiard room is taking me back down. Drawing room? Yeah, sure. I haven't gotten any of the secrets yet. Working closet is a no, I think. I'll take the chapel. Not gonna be immediately useful to me. But in case we ever find a key card, like a lever, it might work. Let's see, that's locked. We're making our way back down. Because I've been spending things. Furnace is a no, I think. Commissary still doesn't help me that much, so I don't want to spend resources on it. That's also locked. Fair enough. I would take an observatory. I'd take the bedroom closet if it was. Because I don't think this is a joint, because we're on the wrong side. So we won't get that benefit. Alright, what do we see today? Ooh. It covers its cost. Which I won't complain about. I don't want a passageway. I'm gonna take the billiard room. We are literally being just led back to the bottom at this rate. You know, if I get that side, I might still get like a good garden option. Is garden still an option? I forgot. 4 times 5. 19 minus 9 divided by 10. 11 minus 3 times 1 divided by 4. Where's 2? Okay, we get the silver key. Silver key does have one of the levers. I don't remember which one. Plus it then needs another key. I'll take the hallway. No, I'll take the spare room. I have no need to go down with this. I need to start going back up. And take the vestry. That's all my resources spent. Yeah, I'll take the parlor. That's gonna help me resupply maybe just a little bit. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. That is a lie. Both of them are true. Alright, what can I get from here? This is not a bedroom. Is the grocery worth it? Might be. There's a little dog. The little doggy is always worth it. Oh, it also paid for itself, so it's, you know, fine. Like, there was no way to conclude that to be not worth it. I'll have to take the hallway. I need to keep going up. Got the special key, got the silver key. Ah, but it's not offering me the one I was thinking of. I could do the cloister. It would spend all my money. I could also do the dining room. Let's do the dining room, because the food is already ready. Already ready. I haven't ever seen the trophy room, so I'm not gonna be worried about that. I think that's one of those things that you have to get a room for to get that into your like availability. But this is unfortunate. This will block off one of the a rich soil quality tile. But the other ones will still do the same. I might as well do this one instead. Gives me a key as well. I'll take the veranda. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to check the grounds for dirt. Since clearly we have some good shoveling to be doing. To be done. Unfortunately, I don't have the secret garden key. So maybe, you know, moving around alongside this wall isn't that smart. And I don't want to activate dark room. Oh, hello. Yes, please. You have reason to go back to the work. Where is it? The workshop, which is over there. I mean, we generally have a reason to go back to the workshop if we have any chance of getting in. You have one key at the moment. Boiler room. Needs a power source. Or I get the storeroom. I think I'll take the storeroom. It is gonna make me have to rely more on specifics, but that's fine. I think we'll be okay. Down the passageway? What did I come back for? Right, I need a way to get power. I need access to the breaker. I might not get the breaker that easily. Oh, the nursery is over there. I forgot. In that case, we go left of the round. There might be a new gem around here, right? In the courtyard. Let's just spread those out. And that goes... Yeah, this is the correct one. Down the secret passage. Which is a pretty cool tile. And we check these. The bedroom closet still, that's not very useful. It can be the guest bedroom though. Which honestly at this point, is very good as here. Got a couple of keys, so we're not completely doomed. That's the utility closet, that's the one I was after. And they have a free key for me. Free key. Might as well. It's possible to turn the gym off. I don't know what the purpose of that is. Which is a little concerning. Foyer. Hallway doors are always unlocked. I haven't seen this tile before, so I'm very tempted by it. Got Lord William Epson here. Baron Thomas Sinclair. Major Nicholas Key 4. Che Ari Jena. Baron Edmund Sinclair. And Count Isaac Gates. Now, it was the March of the Count. How do we turn Isaac Gates into information that is relevant? Am I supposed to click on him somewhere? I'm gonna write down his name just in case. It's Isaac Gates. Because we do also have the Flight of the Queen, but I like those were the red titles. So I don't know if those might still count like as red. Red memos. I'm gonna write that down. Is there anyone here called a Lord? Yeah. Lord William Epson. William Epson. And we've got 2 barons, right? No, 1 baron. Yeah, 2 barons. Which is why it's entirely possible that these are indeed, you know, red herrings. Thomas and Edwin Sinclair. Look, I'll write them down just in case, but I'll do so in red. And then we got Major Nicholas Key 4. I don't know what to do with Isaac Gates. Like, I have that information, but I don't know what it means. Oh, I can get a laboratory. I think I'll take a bunk room at this point. So I don't have exactly 2 hallways. Which would have been nice to have, of course. But I will still accept the extra steps. Because I'm running back and forth a lot here right now. I do want to get back to the security room. Maybe I also visit the workshop. And we then figure out the rest of it. That's the guest bedroom. That's not gonna help me. I can't just walk directly north. Yeah, yeah. But if I don't find what I seek here, I do have to walk directly south the whole way again. Because these things do not connect together. But I can go to the drawing room. I have a key. I have a few keys. And I have turned off the power, which means I can mess with the keycard system. Like turn it high, make offline mode be unlocked, and yeah, be in a pretty good spot in that regard. Have I missed anything? Yeah, I've missed a gem somewhere. Oh well. I doubt the veranda got one. But I wanted to visit this just in case. Because I wanna... Can I combine... No. And I don't think I can combine the broken lever with anything. Because that is an item of importance. And not just random nonsense. Yeah, right. Got our tools. Let's see what the drawing room can do for me. It can fuck me right over, apparently. Redraw. It continues to fuck me over exactly the same way. Just not very useful. The reroll failed me. For sure. Okay, what's for sale? We got gems, set of gems, a key, upgrade disc. Upgrade disc would be nice, but we don't have the money for it. We could buy a key, but I also don't want to do that right now. So what we'll do is we'll go through the chapel, lose our money, because we don't have a shelter this time, and we'll take a look over here. In hopes it's something really good. Oh, that's not gonna work. And that's... I don't want that either. I will take the library because I haven't been. I just want to... Just visiting. Additional reading. The house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press R to pull things up. So you can see that it's, unusual drafting blueprint. Few stories of wall-to-wall books surround the reader in this room, exhibiting either a bountiful spring of knowledge or the typical interior design sensibilities of the wealthy. A few books have been withdrawn from the shelves, placed on rostrum stands in various corners of the library. I do wish I had, in my house, a room that was just a library. It would be so nice. There's one hallway we haven't drafted yet. It's the East Wing hallway. Otherwise, we've drafted all the hallways, which is pretty good. I'm missing a couple of green rooms. Certainly the secret garden. And there's a lot of shops I haven't visited. There's red rooms I haven't drafted either. Oh! Interesting. I have not drafted this yet. And I have drafted 3 of the various outer rooms. Book request form. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Please select one. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, Andrew Dale, Swimbird, The Fixed Stars, History of India, EPCB Pump System User Manual, Drafting Strategy Architectural Digest. Ah. I could ask about Reddington. I don't know what the advantage of these is. Oh, a coupon book. Good, I haven't spent my money yet. So I will also not have money by the time I make it back to the shop because of the... What do you call it? Mount Holy Record. Temporal records. Total time 2 hours 53 minutes. Total days 4. Longest stay 1 hour and 14 minutes. Average stay 48 minutes. Steps taken a lot. Keys turned a lot. Gems used a lot. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Like that's a cool place to put game stats. Scrapbook. My favorite home plants. Utility closet. I can't pass it up. Dining room, tool shed, utility closet. Yeah. Most paid for passageway, 8 gems. Courtyard, 4 gems. Office, 4 gems. Most time spent in security. Entrance hall, office. Contraptions I made. It's just a detector shovel. Largest purchase, a sledgehammer. Most avoided floor plans, a locksmith, mailroom, furnace. Well, like, maybe one day. Maybe one day is correct. This is a cool room. It's nice to see a little bit of stats for what we've done today. Because it's very much just what we've done today. Right, I need to go all the way back to the dark room. Like, I did not much benefit from this visit. For fuck's sake. I just wasted a step. But I did get the thing, the shovel upgrade, which is... There's a possibility we'll get a garden in there somewhere. But the possibility is not that great. I can go through here. Right? Yeah. Connect those up. I don't have to go back to the entrance. Yeah, to the left on the passageway. I wanna go to the dark room directly. No fooling around. And there's the gem that I was missing. I have the one key. Actually, let's not. Let's see if I can... If there's a chance that I can find the secret garden key. Wine cellar archives. Go check. Well, this sucks. Take the archives. There's a key. Good. Not the key I was looking for. Key nonetheless. Ooh, this looks exciting. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marion Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book Swimbird had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning the prestigious honor. The previous medal was of the cause for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success, the niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair. Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations that one might make with the Sinclair family. So, Swimbird is a book I will have to ask for. I'm gonna mark that down. Swimbird from library. From library. I should just make a column that is library books that I want to read and just put that on the top of the list. Swimbird author never considered herself a success by Gail Hermes, Herald staff writer. She confided, my son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime. And so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there. Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red. A statement that has been hailed with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Publisher and author detained by Red Card questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of the 3,000 names that appeared on the leaked dossier naming them a person of interest in the Drinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Profit Gun Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply lifting himself on an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that the publishing house has defended a rogue employee. 3 years ago, when associated with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. I think Caleb Manning was one of the people in the library, so maybe I do just put these down as books of interest. I don't remember what I took for this time, and I don't know how often I will get the library as an option. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marian Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner Profit Gun Press, citing personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Interesting. That is got off in mid-sentence. Was seen at the corner of suspicious spy gun that waved down a local This is the 3rd major last year. It is anticipated charged by the Crown. Manning was the last. The trial begins expected to last up to with grand treason. No traces discovered of Cinca Harris, but the search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marian Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bell's Tea Room in Drinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point and we are seeking information. So that is 87. I think Marigold is her mom, right? Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the Royal Capital Fen areas have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles. At least, not until today. As local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum, Crown staging for clues. The museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Aries, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Orinda is also the name of the warrior queen angel. Interesting. Nope, that's this particular set of records. I think there might be another set of records somewhere. No, okay. Let's take the door that we can most certainly open. Oh, this one costs money, but I'm gonna take a look because it might not be a dead end. Ah, it's the kitchen. Which is indeed not a dead end. Chief salad? I could get a chief salad. I could get a pretty good meal out of chief salad. But... oof. Door is locked. I Ooh, these are bad. I'm gonna have to go with the archive floor plan. Ass. Right, so we can't access the south door, so we don't need the greenhouse. I could still do the secret garden, but I don't know where it is. I don't have the keys for it either. I doubt that any of these are unlocked. No. The dining room door is my only option then, I think. Or at least my next option. But chances are it's my only option. That's also locked. Yeah, this is every door covered. I guess I'm calling it a day. And I'll do one more day, I think, and then I will call it a stream as well. Quite enjoy this game. Very good. 7 bedrooms, impressive inn. Save and continue. What's going on there? Quite a bit. I should stop touching my phone during the stream because it is also what I use for my whatchamacallit, Steam Deck thing. Which means if I look at notifications and then decide to close them, I might actually then accidentally hit the button that mutes my audio or something. What do we have? Shelter, root cellar, hovel. I'll take the root cellar. I'll have to take the hovel at some point. Imagine if it also had given me a shovel. But no such luck. Oh, hello. Yeah, so Herbert Sinclair is there. Yes, Simon was my grandfather. As well. Who was the person? Isaac Gates. Isaac Gates is not on our family tree. Why was Isaac Gates even there then? Interesting. Can I eat some vegetables? No. Oh, that's a note. Search continues. Author and illustrator whose fanciful stories named Marion Marigold was last seen by a Friday getting into a carriage has read. No sign has been found yet. It would absolutely not be great if what we found in the secret room was just Mom. Because I don't think Mom would have been fed very well if no one else knows where the room is. Do I go down the middle this time? Don't know. No, I'm still gonna go this way. I'll take the den. Basically going to the same strategy. I wish I had a shovel though. I'll take the parlor. More gems allows me to get away with more things. Alright. The gems are in a box with the word blue on it. The gems are in a box that is actually blue. Like, I think these two are both true, but what does this mean? How is that a truth? Alright, well, first time failing the parlor challenge, I guess. Was there a way to get that to display correctly? Like, no, probably not. I'm confused. Oh, it's the lever again. It doesn't want to give me a shovel. Let's get a storeroom. Or a nook. Let's take the storeroom. We've got the other approaches still left to go. And then we'll have no reason to come back this round. Plus this is... I got the den here, which means I can just go back up from here immediately. A nook? Or an extra key? Maybe. Passageway seems extreme. Hallway closes off the entrance hall, which doesn't matter. Chapel does not, but it still doesn't matter. So do the hallway. Which one were you? Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. If that's true, does that mean that it's less likely to be locked, or it's just completely arbitrary? Like there's no improved chances either way. This sucks. We might get closed off really early. I'm just gonna do the nursery, which might not help at all. It does help. I've got some dice, so we can try and make our way out of soft lock hell. Or well, not really a soft lock, is it? All right, let's see what we have. Courtyard. I think courtyard is in this case a yes. Is there a shovel? No. Don't have a hammer either. Not been as good a day in that regard. Chapel is a go. Yeah. That's cost me money, but we can use that to get places. There's dirt in the chapel. I really wish I had a shovel. Greenhouse. That's death. Gonna have to take a corridor. Like, otherwise, I would happily take the greenhouse if it meant that I actually had a chance of still finishing the game. Right, I took the how to get to Reddington, whatchamacallit, guide. Billiard room is good. Billiard room works great here. Oh, there's money. Imagine if they just had a gem on the table right next to the balls and no one would notice that easily. 20. 2. 13 plus 20, 33 by 11 is free. Now we've got 16 minus 5, that's 11 times 2 divided by 11, so that's 2. Hell yeah, keys. Alright, and we immediately find locked areas. We're gonna have to take the spare room, otherwise we are going to doom ourselves. I'm hoping the next tile is gonna give me a little more options. The roots on that third pile are interesting. A little spookums. Drawing room is gonna give me a little variety here. Hopefully won't doom me. Yeah, I'm gonna redraw that. Give me something that splits. I'll take the dining room. Okay, then we can come this way again. It's gonna be the commissary because I don't wanna risk the other options. Hi, do you have a sledgehammer for me? I'll take that because I did see a chest recently. Where was it? Was it recently? No, it was in the courtyard. That is not that recent. In that case, no need to rush. What do we have here? Oh, it's locked. Will I take security? Otherwise it's just... Oh, I don't have the gems. So it's gonna have to be the boudoir. Which is not that exciting. It would be exciting if I knew how to open that safe. But since I don't, it's just a continued disappointment. Keys for sale. I don't have the currency. We have exactly 2 corridors. Oof. Well, we doubled our keys. Unfortunately, that meant just 1 extra key because I didn't have more keys than that. One day I'll reap the benefits. And I hope that day is gonna be sooner rather than later. Go check observatory. These are both bad. These are all bad. These are all closing me off from being able to get anywhere. Did I use the wrong redraw? I did. Nope, nope, nope. The dark room's gonna be the one. But it's also gonna go out. I'm gonna go back down, see if I can get anything good out of the chapel and the like. Because there's still 2 tiles here that I could possibly get a breaker or something from. Observatory? I don't have the money. Yes, better than this then, I guess. So I'll have a lot of steps, but just no way to use them. Because I will once again be closed off from progressing. You got a sledgehammer, right? Yeah. I don't think there's a shovel in here. There is a key. And a gem. Come on, show me something good. I guess I'll take the wine cellar. I didn't get the power I was looking for. We also haven't found a shovel. Every room has something to dig, but I just don't have anything to dig with. That's the dead end. Yep, I have to go back to the dark room. Everything else is closed. That's not ideal. Because the dark room presently is dark, which means it's gonna be very much an uninformed decision on what I'm opening. Plus, I don't have a key card. Do I have a security room? I don't have a security room either because I didn't have the gems. So this is gonna be a guess. That one requires a gem. Well, we can call it a day, I guess. Unless there's a key card here. Heating and cooling combs. Room temperature, complete thaw, melting point. Yeah. I don't think I need to write those notes down yet. I typically work over at Sinka Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I have been unable to find a laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success at that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. What sort of an eldritch horror do they have working for them for the whole pooling thing anyway? This is not gonna be that, is it? No, okay, good. For a moment I was concerned that I had to figure out how to type Isaac Gates with this. But no, this is probably for this. We don't have power right now, so it doesn't matter. I don't think. What can we do with this? Experiment setup. In the laboratory, you are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an originally new house feature that will last until the end of the day. Well, none of these help. Each time you eat an apple, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Combine. Start experiment. But there are no apples. There's nowhere for me to get an apple. What's this? Effective immediate electronic mail can only be accessed by the security terminal. That's true in the way that is false. we know it's the office terminal actually. In fairness, if you tried it on the computer, it would also tell you, so that memo is a little bit silly, goofy to have around. Well. I'm not gonna find an apple anywhere. So I'm not gonna increase my allowance, unfortunately. This was not the best day to get any of this, huh? Oh well. Bad combination. I'm gonna do one more day, I think. Call it a day. Because this just ended in a bit of a mess. I even had the key remaining. Don't tell me there was a locked door somewhere. No. Nah. No, I was completely locked off. Maybe another time. Day 6. I will continue with my practice of first going and getting the outside room. Yeah, actually, no. First, we're picking up our allowance. You know what? I'll make a wish as well. Using said allowance, and then we go over to here. I don't know if making a wish gives you any benefit. To be fair, let's say I wish I could make it to the end. Tool shed, trading post, shelter. We haven't done trading post ever. I'm gonna look at it. You have no items to trade. That's true. Dynamite, a little too dangerous to pick up. What's the objective here? I think I broke it. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how this works. That's probably a solution written on something somewhere. There's a flower here. You could really go some serious explosions here, huh? You got flour, you got fuel, you also got dynamite. So you know that's a good start. Right. Well, if I find any items, I can come back here. And at least I have that marked off as I have opened that once. But there's a good chance that's just not going to be useful to me. But you know, I might be able to trade in a broken lever or something if that doesn't work out. Let's start with a den again. Alright, there's a chest there in case I ever find the hammer. Pantry is a good shout. It's me the budget, an apple. I could do a chapel. Do a billiard room. I'll do a billiard room. And I'm hoping I don't block myself off with this. And I'm hoping this is a good key. Like, I would love to get a garden key for a change. I haven't actually seen a garden key this time. We got 6 minus 1. Okay, 50. No, 4. Did I do that right? 19 minus 11, that's 8. Times 3 is 24. Divided by 12 is 2. I did that right. Okay, we just get some basic keys. That's not bad. Like, better some keys than no keys. Bedroom? Bedroom and Nook are the ones that are actually useful. I'll take the Nook actually, because that's another key I can use. Like, the bedroom is a good tile. But I'm not entirely sure I need it. I'll take the passageway. Ooh, that's rough. Security, storeroom. I'll take the storeroom. This is pretty out of the way place, but I need the gem. I've been spending a bunch of them. Dark room, furnace, or commissary. Take the dark room. But I will also just immediately leave it because I don't really feel like playing around with that. Parlor is, I think, a good shout. All 3 statements are false. That's false. 2 statements are false. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Okay. This is false. This is false, which means this is true. And because this is false, they must be in the true one. Right? Yeah. I mean, the gems don't speak for themselves, which is unnerving. But what can you do? I'm so used to finding loot in this room, in the demo, that I haven't. The fact that I haven't found anything here yet is just a little strange. Do I go security like this? I mean, security is good to have. It's a very good tile. It allows me to be like, hi. What did I miss? 8 drunk. Yeah, I know about that. If I am to believe this, there is nothing in the dark room. Lose half your movement. Ooh. That's a bit rough. I'll take the spare room. And that means the dark room is no longer actually important. Because everything is connecting some other way. West Wing Hall, I think, is the way to go. Because otherwise I'll once again block things off. Don't need that. Can I get a garage here instead? No. Or this suck. Let's take the mailroom. I don't know if I can get 2 mailrooms in a row. Maybe. So I'll need to get a mailroom tomorrow as well. Simon P. Jones. Oh. Simon P. Jones, Mount Hollow Estate. From Dad. Hey buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be really scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you're happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage back in tent. I want to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate. But before the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. Well, he clearly found the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. I can tell that you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversations just how much happiness this final project brought him. So do both of us a favor. Be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliché expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator. Dad. Yes, get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing the Richie blocks. Oh, but I wanna play the Richie blocks. What are the Richie blocks? The rest of the mail is not for me, and I'm not allowed to snoop. Hello. I'm allowed to snoop. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Remain to sender as he no longer is employed with our stuff. There's a little something down there that I could read if I had a magnifying glass. That's gonna be useful to know. Like, if you find the magnifying glass, we're gonna have to come back here. It's small. Like, I could read it probably if I really tried, but I don't want to. We'll do a corridor. Keep going up. But this won't use a key. Patio or workshop? Workshop will get me pretty high. Or a kitchen. Let's do the patio. I don't know if it will work on future ones as well. It might do, it probably won't. You know, it pays for itself. Except the key part. Rumpus room. Oh, hello, treasure map. We need to get in that tile. There's a treasure there. Get Trumpest, idiot.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both, now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes, resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different letters of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by great Alzara.
Am I going to have to draw myself a little map
Dawn of the following day,
into which
I have nothing more to say.
I will have to write down what painting is in each room? That's gonna be a lot. Oh yay, it's a freebie. Well, relatively freebie. I'm gonna get a courtyard in here. Please tell me you have a shovel for me. You don't. Oh well. Oh, hello. Relatively freebie, but it's gonna close off that thingy. Ah. Ass. That's not great. Now at least I can buy some food if I need to. Chef salad again. I think I only have... I have 2 green rooms, so it's not that bad. Like, it could be better. Is this direction worth going in? Yes, technically. Also. Is this also always where the lever is? Well, the lever is useless this time. So I can go outside and trade it for something else. I'm gonna just buy the club sandwich. Could get the chef salad as well, but I might not come back this round. I don't know. Do I have a shovel? No. That's locked. Alright, time to make my way back down, see if I can get more keys. Get the middle room was its own dead end. In the magnifying glass to get anything good out of there. Bonus, bedroom, closet, dining room. I'm gonna do the dining room because that's more movement. Oh, good pawn book. It's a good thing I got this after I bought everything. I mean, I've seen the aquarium as an option. Like that is a room I have definitely seen, but I'm still gonna need this. I didn't need to. I've got 80 steps now. Let's go further down, see if we can get some keys. Bedroom leads to chapel. Guest bedroom is dead end. Office leads to directions that I can't use because I don't have the currency. I'm gonna take the guest bedroom because I'm not gonna walk through this bedroom that often. It gives me a gem. Alright, well, I'm still absolutely certain that I don't need the whatchamacallit. The broken lever, because the kitchen has blocked off that access. So instead I need to go and find a way back to the first few tiles. See if I can get a way into something that gives me more keys, though the chances aren't that high. I don't have a hammer either, no. I could get a walk-in closet or something. I could just take the bedroom closet. While knowing that I don't have a bedroom. It's a die and a gem. Okay. Not that exciting. This is a bedroom I could maybe use. Or maybe go for a hallway. Let's go for a hallway so I don't end up blocking off the entire direction by accident. Go check lavatory boudoir. Let's do boudoir. I don't think I have anything that makes me benefit from just having a bunch of bedrooms, but also not that bad. Oh, now that would be bad. Let's do the gymnasium, and I'll see if I can make a way around it. No. Okay. In that case, we'll get this sorted. This will allow me to fix the security system. Well, I say fix. Okay, now the gymnasium is without power. Does that mean I can walk through without losing? Yeah! Cool. That's good. I guess drawing room. Because I don't want to close this path off. Wish I had the golden key. This is not fortunate. Oh! Okay, well, I don't want to close this path off either, I think. So, as I previously mentioned, East Wing Hall is the one I haven't done yet. So we'll take that. Anything I get here? Nursery. Or a bunk bedroom. Or a bedroom. Let's take the nursery. It's a bit late for it now. Because we've already drafted a bunch of the bedrooms. But it's gonna get me a key. That's good. Not that the key is gonna do me that much good. Maybe. Locksmith could work. I don't have any money though. Which means it won't actually work. And if I do the library, that's just gonna screw me over a different way. Let's do the conference room so I can go through this place. Have a bite to eat. Is there anything on the table? No, those... I guess the day will only fills when things are spread. Go check our observatory. I can get an observatory. That's the last of my gems. Unless, of course, I get something from here. That's pretty late for that. That's locked. That's dead end. I don't know if I have a way to the dining room. It's like easy to get to. I guess not. I guess we're going outside. I'm gonna go see if I can trade in my broken lever because I can't use my broken lever today. And I can also trade in my coupon book, maybe. The broken lever might be extremely low value and they might not offer me anything for it. But maybe, it would be nice. I would see it as a lovely treat. Alright, what can we do? For magnifying glass, trade. Coupon book for car keys, no trade. Coupon book for... No. Treasure map for sledgehammer. Wait. I didn't get there. And I might not get there. Don't have the key. I'm just gonna get rid of the treasure map then. Trade. Coin purse, salt. Car keys. Well, actually, I can trade the car keys, right? Trade. Car keys for salt. Salt shaker for a key. Trade. I don't know what the salt shaker does. I should have checked before I traded it for a key. But we're certainly allowed to do a little bit more now. I'm gonna have to make it to security. Because we turned off power. I'm gonna see if I can get something done on that side. Ooh, an extra key here as well. We're not entirely doomed. But I don't think I'm gonna get access to a single lever. Which is... not ideal. Oh, there's a security card. Well, I'm not gonna go and turn the power back on, so I'm still gonna make it open on offline. Right, we need to go to the parlor from here. Through here, lose that one coin we just found, and let's check the inventory first. What have we missed? A sleeping mask. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's pretty good. You got system settings, set security level, high, confirm settings, change offline mode to unlocked, confirm setting, back, exit. This is the correct way? Yeah. Oh. Really goofy. Oh, hello. Utility room fuse box. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail or to the address client has provided. I have already done this one. I already solved that by accident. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the parents' mail? I mean, he was certainly in on the smuggling deal that they were going with. Like, we had proof of that. Still don't know exactly what's going on with those, which is a little worrying. Right, we haven't seen any shovels. Right, please give me something that goes right. You got the garage for me. It would give me keys. It would give me a lot of keys. But it's not gonna give me the garden key. I also don't have the car key, so I can't go in there. Alright. You think I can combine? What do you mean I can't combine a sledgehammer and a keycard and magnifying glass and a keycard? Magnifying glass and a sledgehammer. Those should be naturally combined. Okay. This needs a key, I'm pretty sure. Rotunda. Well, I don't have the resources for a rotunda. I could get the Great Hall. Don't remember which door that gives me. These might be randomized as well. I think it was one of... It's probably randomized. These are probably not just always the same. That's the dead end. And this one gives me a door this way. If these were also locked, that would be mean. Oh, that's Oh, I have a dice. The secret passage is not gonna work. The library is not gonna work. Archives. I can have an archive. It's not brilliant. I still have one key. We can open this door. See if that gives me anything. It's the lavatory. I cannot flush. Okay, so this is clearly a dead end. This might be something. But we also still have... We should find a way out through the archives. Well, this is the key at least. I'm gonna have to go for the blind one, but that's a dead end. All right, well, that's another round done. Oof. Not a deal. The archive did not save me. It made an attempt, but it was not enough. Right. Which means we can use our key here. Is it always this corner? How do I identify which corner is this corner? The one on the opposite side of the chairs. And that would open that door. Which I was unable to do anything with. Because of... Yeah, because the archives played me into a bunk room. Right. Well, we have a lot of... what do you call it? Sort of resources, but nothing we can really use. I'm gonna call it a day. And this is gonna be the end of the day's stream, which was very long. Not a lot of chat today. Only Streamlot was here to pay me attention. Alright. I even, what do you call it, promoted in more spaces today, but I guess it wasn't enough. Alright. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. And as always, you can join the Discord, watch the VODs on YouTube, and follow me on Blue Sky. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.